Nice. Hello, Drew. How's it going? How be do? Have both buddies immediately disappeared? When I started, they were right there, center frame. Now they have run away. I'm good, thank you. I'm a bit wheezy today. Don't know if it's just the cold air or if something else has wriggled into my lungs. But I wonder if I could get away with... No. I'm wondering how's best to do this bloomin' ads thing. Whether it's good to get it out the way at the beginning, or maybe like a few minutes in. I don't know. I don't know. Need to come up with a strategy. Hello, Rub. Hello, Dunk. I've been trying to remember what I was actually meant to be doing next in this game, because I've sort of forgotten. I think I was at I think the end of the stream was timed quite well with me. I'm quiet compared to the music. I can turn me up or it down. Wait, what if I actually load into the game? Maybe it'll just go quiet. Alistair, what the heck? What the heck? Get out of here, scram. I am in Ireland. Let me load up. Yeah, the guy got ran over, and I was trying to ignore the fact it's just... There you go. Just leave that there. That much I remember. Alistair, you can come back if you want to. Hello, Zara. So I needed either... Okay, what have I got in my pockets? I've got the wire. I needed a switch for this.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Impossible. This is locked from the inside. This...
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
So I need something to lever that up. Why do I have a clown nose in my pocket? Okay, so for anyone who missed the first stream, I was at a cafe. Recap. I was at a cafe. A clown ran into the cafe, put a bomb down, exploded the cafe, and then ran away. So I chased him into the sewer where I found a red nose, the tissue that he had used to wipe his makeup off.
It was Nico's photograph of the man we suspected of killing Plantar.
In Paris. And then I got this photo from a journalist that I am now friends with. A real bomb. Someone died. So we got this photo of the guy running away. Then we traced the briefcase that the clown had stolen off of the dead guy, and inside the briefcase was a manuscript that was about the Knights Templar. So now we've flown to Ireland because this is where they found a tripod from the Knights Templar. Does that all make sense? Is that all a logical conclusion as to why we're now in Ireland? And we're trying to get into the gutters for reasons I don't know. We are not in any way detectives or FBI. We are just a guy who happened to be at the cafe. So in Ireland, they were doing a dig. There was a guy called, I don't know, Peabody or Peaton or Poo, and he was part of this dig that found a crystal, and then he disappeared. He ran away, and we need the crystal as well. But I think the crystal is in a box in... No! Okay, so we found the guy who had the crystal. Thank you, Mildred, for the prime. We found the guy who had the crystal, but then he ran outside and he got hit by a car, which knocked the cover of this off. And now he's maybe dead. We don't know. Thank you for the follow. I think that's all the catching up we need to do. And now I get to just jump in and be stuck again. Because, okay, so I can't go this way. I can't go this way. If I go this way, let's do a little recap of everything there is to do. Because maybe that will help. If we go this way, there's a lovely farmer guy who's reading a book about shelving units. There's a door over here that has a lock that I cannot get open. There you go. There's me trying to open it.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
There is a ghost in the castle, which scared the young boy, but then we thought it was the old guy. Maybe? Buncam. There is no bunny on Buncam. If I do this, will it close the game? Okay, that's fine. There's still no bunny. Okay, the most likely place for a bunny is there. She can have that, and you can keep an eye out for any bunnies that might appear. These games were such a cool part of my childhood. This is my first time playing them. So we got this guy who is like, he was very upset by seeing the guy
McGuire.
killed.
What do you want to know?
They're all played by real Irish people. All of the accents are very true. But I think I've checked everything with him. Have I checked
What do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay.
Okay, Rob, as a slight hint, is what I need to do inside the pub. Is what I need to do next inside the pub, or do I have the means with which to do what I need to do already outside? Yes. Okay. So, can I steal a second piece of wire off of this guy? Or can I only have the... Thomas! Thank you very much for the 49 months. Maybe this guy will sneeze. Thank you. I hope you are doing good. Go on. Sneeze your wire out. Okay, so the things I can do in here... There's a telephone which I can call the lady who just is like, stop talking to me. Oh, I don't think I can. The fiddler I can't talk to. You're going to hear a lot of this music.
He wasn't listening.
Maybe I can now talk to the landlord and say that
me?
the thing is
Yes, sir?
broken out front. Nope, I can just have another pint. Would that help me? I don't know if that's going to help me.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Okay. Okay, so... Would either of these guys help? Do I have...
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Oh, okay, the car.
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire's always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
But I saw the cutscene. I know that it happens.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
That boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
Okay, so also relevant piece of information. The guy who rented the clown suit also rented a pixie suit, which I guess could also be described as a leprechaun.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, what about this guy?
Hey! Hello there again, mister.
What do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns! Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella. All in green.
Tell me more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a ring of daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are, proof that the little people...
That is
exist.
proof.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
A little baby. Okay, tell me more.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien, but there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Okay. That didn't
Bye
help
for now.
at all. Okay,
Excuse
will the
me?
landlord have anything?
Yes,
new?
sir.
Nope.
I
he's
don't
just
want
got a
anything.
pint.
I'll just give...
Excuse me, I don't want anything. Okay.
Hello there.
Oh, nothing.
So, what do you mean, Anhor? They're all very Irish, very true to
The
form.
end of
Right,
the
this
bar
hat.
was hinged, like the drawbridge on a medieval castle.
This is my first playthrough, yes. So I can go through here, but the barnhole will get annoyed at me.
Get out.
Get out. Okay. Does this guy... I hate this guy, but do I
Hello
have
again.
anything more to say to him? Is he just going to
What?
sneeze on me more? No.
I'll see you later.
I feel stumped. I mean, can I now talk to the little boy? Is the boy the child of the cousin of the person? Is that what it's getting at? Maguire! Melon!
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
No.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay. Oh, sorry, yeah, he is 25. That's still a baby boy in my age, to be honest. Okay. Let's think. Share about Broken Sword is generally catered towards a niche retro market. Oh! It's one of Alex's favourite games. I can help if you're truly stuck. I think I am. Can you please, Robert, anybody, can you please give me a hint? One littlest hint. Because sometimes I just get so stumped with point and click logic. Time for... Okay. Rob just wants me to get drunk. This is all he wants. He just wants me to drink.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how about another drink?
See him again?
Do you serve cocktails?
I serve anyone with manners and money.
I'm serious. Have you considered turning McDevitt's into a cocktail bar? Cocktails are chic, cool, and popular with younger drinkers.
What? Kids in the bar? Can you imagine it? Pinball, pimples, and puke.
Right, I
That is
get
all
the
they like.
picture. I'll settle for a glass of stout.
Fill her up.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
Oh.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my dear, is it?
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Right. So, would you like me to
Excuse
fix
me?
it somehow?
Yes, sir.
Do
I
you
didn't
reckon
mean to show you that. I didn't mean to show you that. I want to show
does
you
this
this.
piece of wire mean it?
Good God, man.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister.
Oh,
What
jeez.
you do with that wire is your own business, but
He
don't
thinks
drag
I'm
me
a
into it.
murderer?
Thanks.
Okay, can I look at the pump?
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move
Okay.
like that in a...
Strange country, yeah. Okay, will he maybe now let me look at this? Is he going to say, get out again?
Get out.
I could
Get-
try to fix your glass washer.
I could!
Oh, no. Not unless you're a qualified electrician.
Oh, hang on! I am a qualified electrician. I've got a thing from the Gross Schnoobers board or whatever it was called. Aha! Look at this. I work
Excuse me.
for whatever this company's called.
Yes, sir.
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Actually,
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Ah, here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it.
Yeah.
I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
okay. Was he going to lift the hatch for me? Oh, I'm in.
And when you've finished that, will you take a look at the pumps?
I will gladly. Okay, let's take a look at this. Wait, should I turn it off at the wall first?
I
Okay.
used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
It's plugged in. That's good.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
Wiring. Wiring. Oh. Wiring. Oh.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it
Okay.
was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Oh,
Bingo!
jeez.
And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on my hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay.
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was gonna find anything down there was to feel around.
Okay. Let's just use good feels and vibes. What does this do?
I
Oh, wait,
pushed the
that must
lever
be the...
and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Oh. Okay. I cannot see anything else. I just realised there's also in-game hints, and I could have literally just used that. I think.
My hand closed on a long metal rod. I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place.
Okay. I'm gonna put that
I
on,
pushed the
and then
lever
I'm gonna
and heard the grating of metal.
pull the lever,
But
crank. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna see if I can open the thing from the outside now, because maybe that'll let more light in. My humps. Maybe that's what it's picking up, what it's putting down. Okay, can I open these now? Oh!
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down
Lovely.
on a stone-tiled floor. Way too far to jump.
Throw Maguire down. Soften your fall. Hang on a minute!
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round.
Wow.
I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't
Uh-oh.
happen to find it, did you?
Push him in the
If I
cellar.
had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, that guy is just like a literal murderer. Can I jump down?
It wasn't my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
Oh my gosh, so that is who we think did the murder. And he's just
Hey, McGuire.
Maguire.
What do you want to know?
Oh, he has nothing
See you later,
to say
kid.
about that.
Okay, mister.
Okay, mister. Right, let's go back down into the cellar. It's like Giovanni from Pokemon. I don't know if I don't know Pokemon well enough. Oh, look at all this. Beautiful.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door.
The crystal.
It was Peagrim's gem, all right. A large,
Pegram, that's the
uncut
one.
blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Like a woman fascinated
Did
by
you find it?
cheese.
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout
Oh,
if
I
you see that
could.
Ferrari.
Okay, wait, can I look at... Oops.
It was a large blue gemstone. It was the barman's flashlight.
The barman's flashlight. Okay.
It was a couple of paper sacks filled with trash.
Oh.
I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
It's me playing as Kirsty.
I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use. The carton was
Okay.
damp and soggy. Useless.
Oh.
It was a calendar with a faded photograph of a prize-winning carp.
A faucet.
It was a rusty faucet. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Okay.
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
So, where are the beer pumps? If I close this again...
I tried to pull the...
Oh, because it's open, okay.
It was a...
Okay. I've got the flashlight, but now I've got all the light I need. So how does this help me?
I was about to reach for the...
Okay. Maybe I need to close it and then go down there with the light on? I don't know if that makes sense at all, but why not? Why the heck not? Okay, let's... Wait, there's nothing I can use there, is there?
The plastic cover had been smashed.
Okay, right. Oh, I can't close it. Okay, so how does having a torch help me when I've got all the light I need? Oh. Ah. Unless I'm meant to be talking to the little guy. Do, 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 do. I don't know how long I've got until the pub's going to burn down due to faulty wiring, though.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Is it bad to show him
Want a
this?
closer look at the gem, McGuire?
No, I don't. Jewels is for girls. You'd
Okay.
better hide that, mister. What if the pixie
Okay.
comes back? You'll be in trouble then.
Jules is
I don't
for
believe
girls.
in pixies. Underneath that costume is a psychotic killer.
Not this
Smart.
costume.
What do you think of my flashlight?
It's a torch. That's what we call it on this side of the Atlantic.
See you later.
Okay.
What do you think of my flashlight? I remember there was this time I had this American band staying with me years and years ago, and I said that my phone had a torch on it, and they thought that I meant it had like a lighter on it. Wait, can I wash this in the sink? I don't get why I need a torch. How does the torch help in a light area? Huh? Wait. Huh? Oh, Thomas, thank you very much for gifting... Wait. This is really confused on my thing. There it is. Thomas, thank you very much for gifting out 5 subs? 10 subs. My thing is completely scuffed. It only says that Twitch, it's given you no thanks whatsoever, and it's only given Twitch the thanks on my feed. But thank you very much for gifting subs to JQ, Petra, Croissant, Dagon, Fruft Island, LJ, Cheese Nipples, and Old Rumsey, for which 5 have been also gifted by Twitch. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Right, so now for every 5 subs, Twitch gives an extra one, but they also randomly give more as a bonus too. They've been very all over the place today, which I'm not complaining about whatsoever. It's very good. Okay, so I have this gem now. RT got like 300 or something. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess it is good to give a little sun back. But thank you very much, Thomas. Can I talk to the... Can I show
Excuse
him
me?
his torch?
Yes, sir?
Look at your torch.
I found your flashlight.
So I see it. You'd better keep hold of that until you fix the pumps.
Where are the pumps? I don't understand.
Thanks.
Where are the pumps? Because this the
I was
pump?
about to reach for the pump when I came. A rash move like.
It is a rash move. Where? What the heck?
The carton was damp and soggy.
Right, a carton
I
is damp
looked
and
among the
soggy.
cleaning which.
There's nothing I can use. And am I being heckin' dumb? Right, I'm gonna ask for. Oh, wait. George recognized an exhibit at the Kroon Museum as an artifact from the Knights Templar manuscript, a tripod that came from a recent excavation at a village called Lochman. Excited to learn more, George traveled to Ireland to investigate further. After a close encounter with the costume killer, George managed to recover the Lochman gem that Pegram had discovered with the tripod. His assistant, Fitzgerald, had been supposed to deliver it to someone called Jacques Marquet. Hint. I found Pegram's gem. Now what? Perhaps there are more clues at the Castle Dig site. But I can't get to the Castle Dig. Oh wait, I've gone too far. Do I want to go back to the... But surely I'm meant to be fixing the pump. Oh my goodness. Anonymous, thank you very much for gifting... Wait, because you did it anonymously, did Twitch also do it anonymously? Is that what's happened? Either thank you, Anonymous, for gifting 16... do you know what? Take the full credit. Whoever you are, Anonymous. Thank you very much. Maybe I will talk to this
Me
guy.
again. So I see. What now?
I'm going to show him the gem. I don't... Oh, wait, I
Did you
can talk to
happen
you
to
about
see
this.
a red sports car down on the road?
I caught
Sports.
a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to
Yeah.
be exact.
A
Ferrari.
racing car. And
Yeah.
what was it doing here?
Killing.
The poor fella must have been lost.
Murder. Do-do-do-do. A golden Kappa train has started. I feel like such a boomer on Twitch. These things happen and I'm just like, what do you mean? Explain yourself to me.
The driver of the Ferrari was
Is
involved
it just
in
the
an
24-hour...
Is that so?
Yeah. He
Emote
knocked somebody
thing?
down outside the bar.
What an idiot. How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car.
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Oh, this is the idiot. It's a hype train, but it gives you a golden Kappa for 24 hours instead of a permanent amount. That sounds worse. Yeah, the music, it is doing its own sort of thing.
Maybe you know the
It
guy
kicks
who
in
was
at
hit by
random
the Ferrari.
times.
His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Oh no, he's just been
Well,
kidnapped, don't worry.
That's a relief now.
What? What the
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
That's a fair point.
I
Okay,
have
wait,
to
let
go.
me see if I can sort the... I can turn the music down a little bit. There you go. Let's see if that helps. Hopefully
Hi.
now when it kicks in it
It's
won't
me
be
again.
too much.
So
I think you
Hello,
ought to know
Phil.
exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay
I'm that
here
idiot.
and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard. It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before?
Ralph, thank you very much for the 50
haystack.
months. No!
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place. and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Me.
Marvellous. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
I'm silly enough.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Okay.
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
I'm silly. I'm climbing. I'm being silly. In my silly era. How
Stack
am I
of hay
meant to-
stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach.
No.
What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Try it. What did he just say? That it's really sensible to do. Can I use this? In the wall. Oh! Put it in the crack? Yes.
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It
Yes.
remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Yes. Maxwell, thank you very much for the 56 months. Thank you. I hope it was going good in your... What is a hype chest? Open. A raccoon pop emote and a golden kappa for 24 hours. Choo choo. Look at that. Look at that. So I guess I got both. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look at these angles. Oh! Okay. Goat. Plow. Can I pet the goat?
It was the fiercest, meanest-looking old goat I'd ever laid eyes upon.
No, just a little cutie. Kiss the goat.
Hey, Billy. The animal fixed on me with an evil glare.
No.
Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
Wait. I'm gonna save in case the goat kills me. Just in case.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I survived.
It was a rusted piece of iron. Maybe part of a plow or something.
Okay. Can I go down here, or will he also... Okay. Can I go here just to get knocked over? Go over there. Kiss the goat. Kiss the goat. He does not like it. Okay, what do I have in here? Can I give him the bar towel? What? Why? I think he would like that. He can chew on it as a little snack. Can I give him the tissue? Can I give him the nose? Can I give him the gem? Can I don't want to give him the buzzer. I don't want to hurt the goat. Can I give him the matchbook?
Hey, Billy.
Can we start
goat
fires
respond-
together? No. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Maybe I need to bring up a hay bale. Is there a way I can bring up a hay bale? And give him some food and distract him? Fuge and Bennett. Is this one? This one looks quite loose. Can I pull out one of these? No. But there must be something. Maybe I can go and ask the farmer about the goat. Maybe he'll know. Although he might get a bit angry at me for not. He will know that I'm not watching his haystack if I do that. Oh?
On the back
Hello,
of the cart
honey.
was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
But not precariously enough for one to fall down. Can I electrocute it? So that one falls down? But how would I... Can I cut it with a gem? What if I hit it with a flashlight? What if I set fire
Even
to
if I did have a match, I wasn't about to set fire to the hay.
Why? Maybe I need to, like, get one down with this first. Can I take this out? And then use it to...
I tugged at the lifting key and found it was
Oh
held
no, that's
quite
just its
securely.
purpose now. It's just there
The
forever.
lifting key was rammed tightly into the crack in the wall, forming a strong foothold.
Okay. I mean, there's no way for me to, like, turn around and lift up the hay again. Unless, is there... That was for there. That's for there. I'm not seeing anything pop up in this. And if I touch anything, the goat gets very angry at me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to look at you. Sorry, sir. I was trying to
The goat's
perceive
movements
you.
were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
They are. Is there a way in which I can... If I go anywhere near this, he's just going to get angry at me. But it is quite funny watching the guy fall over. I just wonder if there's a way that I can move in which he wraps himself up so that he can't quite get to me, sort of thing. So he deserves, yes. Maybe it'll knock some sense into him. Knock some decorum and manners into him. Okay, I don't think there's... I mean, can I get even further over here so that he... I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's me trying to climb the walls. No. Okay. Okay. There must be something somewhere else. But I do feel like if I leave this place and go anywhere else, if I go into the pub, I feel like the guy is going to get very angry at me. But I feel like there must be something. Maybe I'll risk it. I'll risk talking to the farmer and see if he has anything else to say. Maguire.
Hey, Maguire.
Can you stop?
What do you want to know?
I want to know how to climb a hay
you later,
bale.
Okay, mister.
Okay. Here he is. Maybe there's unique dialogue. Maybe it'll be fine.
Hello.
Ah, hello there. Let me introduce
He's
you
completely
to my
forgotten.
pal.
It's fine.
We've already met. I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
It's the worst news I heard all day.
It's top to bad news, all right, for this week and the next.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the
Jeez.
biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal crop.
There's no beer.
There it is.
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why
Yeah.
don't you calm down and join us?
What about Sean? Why
Hello,
aren't you out
Seven.
looking
How's it
for him?
going?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here. For a
Uh-huh.
pint.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Will you know anything about goats?
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
No.
I don't want anything.
I don't want anything.
Hey!
Do you know about goats? No.
Oh, nothing
What
really.
about you? This guy's
Excuse
been the
me,
most
Mr.
sensible guy so
Oh.
far. No.
Oh,
I don't really want to talk to Ron. Potato, thank you very much for gifting out 5 subs. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
hello again.
And Twitch for adding a little one on the end. You even got a potato. You got a glorious potato. And Bjorn, Lithio, Stout, and Smeek.
What?
Stop sneezing. Talk to me. Okay, you know
I'll see
nothing
you
about
later.
goats either. I take it this guy doesn't want to talk to me yet.
He wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening. Okay, anything in the basement for a goat? No! Okay, no one else has any new information. Wait, can I talk to can I talk to the lady? Hello, do you know anything about goats?
Allô? Couleur?
Nico?
Who is it?
It's me. Are you okay?
Yes,
Well, take care.
yeah. Any signs of our friend the clown?
Yeah.
Yes,
he turned
I
up
forgot
dressed
about
as
that.
a pixie.
What? Did he see you?
He came back and talked to me.
Oh, you're
Uh-oh.
crazy, George. The killer knows who you are.
Relax. It wasn't me he was after. It was Peagram's gem.
Which I have. You gonna mention that? Nope, not gonna mention that. Okay.
No point in phoning that guy again.
Oh, he might have something to say. Hello, Potato. How are you doing? Okay. Why does she not know my voice yet? She wants to forget it. Right. I can't go off that way. What is there left to do? No one said anything. There's nothing for me in the basement. I feel like this hay here looks different to the other hay. That's what's driving me mad. Like, I can see if I could do something and that one would just slide off, but then how would I carry it up to the top?
The gates were made of...
That I definitely can. You got a second interview after yesterday. Oh, nice. Can I... I hope your second interview goes well.
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
Okay, but there's nothing in here. What if I flick it with the towel? No! For a split second I was like, that's just crazy enough to work. Oh. Can I buzz it? No. Okay. I think I've actually tried everything on here. Maybe it's not gonna move. Maybe it is just in the goat area that I can do stuff. I mean, I can always eat the hay. Okay, there is a mean-looking goat. Perhaps the goat is its own worst enemy. So maybe it is something to do with... It must be something to do in this area. If I go here... I think there's like literally... only 2 things... Literally the only thing I know about this game. What? This particular... The goat is his own worst enemy. Can I, like, attach... If I attach the nose to the plough, will he put the nose on when he goes over to it? If only. That goose is literally doing the gritty, it is. Oh, and I didn't mean to do that. Can I put something on myself? Put Tand Buzzer on me. So that he comes over and he's like, bzz. That didn't do nothing. So I don't think I can attach anything to that. I think it must be that maybe I have to put something onto this. But I can't get close enough to it. How many times am I allowed to get knocked down before I start doing damage? I can't move this. Is there just 2 points that I can click? I didn't even mean to do that. Luckily, I'm falling on nice sacks and not the rocks. Right, let's watch this animation. He does that and he shuffles over, but there's no way that I can stand up in time between these things, I don't think. Is there a way... Where does the rope go when I do it this side? If I could stand up in time, if I could get him to come forward to here, and then he knocks me down, but I get up and run round, then he wouldn't be able to do it. But the animation is too slow for me to be able to do that. Because George likes to strut rather than move his bloomin' ass about it. What could there be? He won't throw anything. He has to go and place it on the thing. I can't get close enough to the thing. Just get faster animations. Just download.
The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Yeah, that I understand.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
But there's literally nothing else. Right, I'm going in for a second hint. You've told me this. Oh, I have to wait. Fine. That's fine. Right, I've tried combining every item with this. If I could just move this closer... But by the time I get there, he's beaten me up. Oh, or can I go... No, 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 go that way. Can't remember how long it took me to solve this bit. Oh no. That feels like this should move. Because it's got the grindy gears. But I can't move over. Maybe now is the time to run those ads. Play the game, but not play the game. Run the ads whilst I think about it. Whilst the countdown happens. And I do also need a Wii, so that would be quite useful. And that would protect us from... This puzzle was notorious, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, do we have any buns on Buncam? No. No. Hate it when the puzzle is puzzling. I know. I want nice, straightforward. This puzzle has its own Wikipedia page. No! I don't even mean to be clicking on the places where he's getting hurt. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to do this for the first time. What if you made an add time channel reward? Make it cheap so people use up their points. I feel like that makes it worse. Right, hang on. What is the time thing? I'm going to look at it on my phone because I took a screenshot of it. A screensh? I took a screensh. That's what the cool kids are calling screenshots these days. Okay, the maths on this. Every 30 seconds of mid-roll ads grants you 10 minutes of no pre-roll ads. This means a total of 3 minutes are required to remove pre-roll ads for an hour. But 3 minutes is a long time. How long do you reckon it takes to have a wee? I'm doing a Rob prediction. Oh no. Wait, a prediction of how long it takes Rob to get home by the time I've solved the puzzle. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for a wee. This feels so, even though I know it's for a good cause, it feels dirty. I'm gonna put Buncam up. I'm gonna run, should we say 1 minute 30 seconds? And then how much does that give people? That's half an hour of no pre-roll ads and no surprise ads either. I'm going to do that and I'm going to go for a wee. You won't miss anything on the stream. I'll even pause the game so you cannot. It's on the menu. Okay. BRB. Do. Did it work? I don't even know if it worked. I don't know how you tell. Okay, it's counting down. Okay, BRB. Oh, 10 seconds. That was actually quite well timed. Well done, me. Okay, I wait. Is it done? I think it's done. Okay, so return to game. Right, that means I should have another hint up now. And also, it means that no one should get random ads for at least half an hour, which doesn't feel like very much. Right, so, hints. You have all you need to restrain the beast. Timing is everything. Timing is everything? Hermes, thank you very much for the 7 months. Hello. I have everything I need. Okay. Okay. So, what if I go over here and then I run away? Okay, no, wait. What if I go here and then I run? No. I'm just furiously clicking. Let the prediction end. Oh, okay. It ends in 2 minutes. I don't think I'm going to solve it in 2 minutes. I think I'm probably safe to click around. Okay. What if I click on this and then run? No. I thought the ads were going to be longer. No, I thought I would just do 1.5 minutes. 3 minutes just feels like so long to do. Hello, Trash Panda. Okay. So by the time I get to here, bottom cam, still no Banui. By the time I get to, I can waste some time with Bunny Hunt. I mean, I could have a, oh my goodness, I could have a little look around. How long's left on the prediction? 1 minute. Right. Is there any bunny? I think they're both in the maze. I'm getting secondhand stomach pain once you can get crumpled by the goat. Is there any bunny this way? I think they're both hidden in the maze or by the window. I think I should have put the camera higher up again. Oh, I have also just ruined where the zoom in goes. Hopefully at some point Jerry will hoppity bop up into the castle again. I should have clicked on the game before. Sorry. 21 seconds. 21 seconds to solve this. Just to stick it to the Lothario. How's it going? Okay. How can I mean, I feel like going this way, it takes him longer to record the rope. No, because the rope goes over there. How are you meant to... I don't understand what it means by the timings. He does like a little flail thing with the... But it won't let me stand up until he's back in position anyway. Wait, okay, I'm going to furiously click. Right, this is me clicking. Oh, no, he does get up slightly quicker. I feel like... It must be something else. It must be something else. How long is it until I get another hint? It's like 3 minutes still, I think. Oh, no, okay. Because what does it say? Just timing. Timing is everything. You have all you need to restrain the beast. Timing is everything. Restrain the beast. Can I go for it again whilst the goat is backing off? Right, he's pushed me over. Get up, 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 get up. Pull the thing, pull the thing, pull the thing, pull the thing, pull it. No. Get up, get up, get up. Okay. And I can't, by the time he goes forward, I can't like trick him into running forward and then backing off. No, he's onto me. Run. That doesn't work. Oh my gosh. This puzzle. Okay. Go, 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 go. No, that's not enough. Right. Do. Right. Try to get the goat to catch its tether in the pluff. That's what I've been trying to do. That is what I've been trying to do. These hints are just mocking. They're not hinting at anything. They're telling me what I already knew. Okay. Right, okay. I know I've watched him fall over 1,000,000 times, but let's just watch it again to see what the rope flicking does. Because when he shuffles back, he does like a little whoosh. And I wonder if that is the time in which he would catch it on there. But I can't... I didn't even mean to click on that. I have nothing in my bag. I tried everything in my bag on everything. But if I try and get close enough to combine everything, it'd say no. Up. So... If only I could get the goat to, like, run forward here, then I run round. But he's just so... George Stobart is just so ambivalent about everything. He's just wandering around. Nary a care. Get up. Get up. Yeah, like, that was me furiously clicking, and by the time I've done it, he's already... Will it even give me another hint? Because I feel like that hint didn't count. Okay. 2 minutes. Maybe after an hour the goat gets tired. Maybe! Mayhomps. I mean, I cannot... I cannot get over. He has no other... Can I just sit in here? Can I just sit in there? Can you reach out and grab the tether? Nothing so fancy can happen. Like, so, okay, I'll show you. Just because we love watching George get wrecked. If I go over there, and then I keep clicking. This is me. Click, 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 click. That's as long as it takes. Me and the goat are timed to perfection. The hints are good. Honestly, expect the third hint to straight explain it. But yeah, the goat is the goat puzzle. Oh. So what can be done differently? He can't get up in time. Maybe this is the whole carving an elephant thing. Except there's only 2 chisels. And I've used them both. How do you carve an elephant out of marble? You just simply cut away everything that isn't an elephant, is what I mean. So I know that that's not an elephant and that's not an elephant, but I don't know what else I can carve away. But it literally said timing. Timing. You have all you need. Restrain the beast. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Does it just mean the time it takes for you to get the next hint and for it to tell you what to do? I finished the game 4+ times, and last time it still took me a few minutes to figure it out after doing it 4 times before.
It was a rusted piece of iron.
It is.
Maybe part of a plow or something.
A pluff. Okay. I just have a staring competition with the goat.
The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
I get that I can move this, supposedly. I get that the goat will go over here and knock me on my ass, and I get that he will knock me on my ass here. I get that I cannot go anywhere else. There's only 2 things I can do, and it's not either of them. Oh. Well, that's new. George Stobart! Get over there, you stupid ass. You stupid ass. George? Get over there. Don't go round that way. Why are you such a little cretin? Why can you not go the way I want you to go, George? Start. Not that way. Not that way. No, 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 no. Not that way. Okay. If I click on this now, will you promise to approach it from the other side? What? My Valentino white handbag. Why? Why would you do? Why would you do it that way, George? You're such an asshole, George. If I click here, George. George. George! Come on, George. You can push it. You can literally push it from the other side. You don't have to go around there. I don't like this man. Come over here. Over here, George. George, come by. Okay, okay. I can't, there's no more feety steps for him to... This is like pathing in Dota sometimes. I don't understand what his logic is. George, over here. Don't touch the... Come over here. Over here. Don't get in the way of the goat. Go over here. No, why to take a step to your right? Would you walk back round? I hate him. My #1 enemy list is George Stobart. Okay, what if I pretend to combine something? Will you go around the front of it now? Yes, because you're an idiot. You deserve not to get down there. Do you know that? Okay, okay. We're coming up here. No. Okay, why? Well, you're that side. And yet you won't push it. There's no other... Oh? No, George. For a brief moment, there were like little tiny footsteps over there. Go on, George. George. He's probably bleeding internally now. Okay. Right. I think I have to click on this side. And then for some reason that doesn't count. And then if I push this... Nope. George, yes. You're an idiot. Am I even close? Arnhole, specifically. Am I even like anywhere in the vicinity? Hello. Am I even anywhere in the vicinity of solving this? Or am I just driving myself mad? You're close. Oh. Kind of. I mean, I could go in... Nico, hello, did you have a good birthday? I know it was like a week ago or so now. Oh, no longer than a week now. I hope you had one. I do have everything I need to solve it right here. Do I go for the final hint or will it just tell me what to do? Maybe I should. Potato, thank you for gifting us up to a fellow spud. Allow the goat to ram you against the stone steps and quickly interact with the... That's what I'm doing! Wait, the stone steps? But that's what I did! Quickly interact with the plow! You stupid, stupid little man. You! I hate you! I hate
The rope by which
you!
the goat
That's
was
what I was
tethered
trying to
had
do
become
for
tangled
10
on the old
minutes.
plough.
Oh my gosh. George, Stobart, get in your hole. Get in your hole. I tried so many times to click on that whilst he was lying on the other side. And yet... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hate heat. Statue! Okay, what is this? A proper puzzle.
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
It was too heavy to lift, so I clicked it over. Just gave it a good push. So that was the final boss. But down here was just going to be the murderer.
There was a pattern of 5 holes arranged on the wall. They'd been drilled there deliberately.
Deliberately.
Behind the altar was a carved panel decorated with animals, birds, and plants.
Animals and birds. Birds
The
are
statue
animals,
lay
George.
face up in the soft sand.
Okay. Bench and sack.
The bench had probably been used by Pegram and his archaeological team.
Okay.
The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack. The sack contained a fine white powder. As I
Lick
dipped
it.
my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was.
Sugar?
Plaster of Paris.
Oh.
I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Aww. Oh, I just have that now, I guess. Okay. Right. Can I put it like on the... Whoa. I hate this guy. I hate his little shrug. Are you too baby to lift this? Oh.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Okay. Put this in there.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
But now I need some sort of liquid, don't I?
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Okay.
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Can I get him to pee in it somehow? Thank you for the follow. Can he like hop to in there? That's how it works, right? Like you have the powder and you add the water and it sets, right? Right?
The patch of
missing
sand where the
everything?
statue had fallen was covered with a dense sprinkling of plaster.
Unless, can I push this over again and it'll make the... No, because that'll just make more holes.
It was a statue which had fallen 5
I'm
fingers
guessing what I need to do is get this damp and then put the holes in the wall. Can I steal more? Just in case, because this feels like it could be useful for later. For later?
I reached into
Really?
the sack, but it was
Oh.
empty.
Yeah, I was hoping I could pee on it. But maybe I need to go and get a pint? Can I put more in? Little bit more. Just a little bit.
The holes were already full of plaster.
Okay, I guess I need to go get So, oh, wait. Can I... Okay, I hate if this is the real thing. Can I wring the bar towel over it?
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it
Shut
was
up.
barely damp.
Okay. So that's not enough. Okay. I know what I must do, I guess. Right, let's go. Can I pee on the towel? The goat is so angry now. I want to talk to him.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
What about a kiss? Can I move this over now? Will that untangle
No way
it?
was I going near that old goat.
Fine. Can I put this towel in this puddle? No. What can I do to... There was an Animals of Farthing Wood point and click? What? That sounds harrowing. Why does he walk down it like it's a trustful? Okay. Go on. What? Oh! The faucet! Of course! I forgot about the faucet! Okay. Get in there. Get in the basement. Okay, right. Faucet on.
The faucet
Towel
creaked.
in the sink. Dampen. Oh.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Okay, nice.
I shut off
And
the
then-
faucet as tight.
We go up. I'm gonna have to have a look at that goat wiki afterwards. Because I'm so curious. And then back up here. I suppose the answer wasn't the handkerchief. Go up here. Surely that thing has a use. I think the only use is to just know it as a clue, maybe? I don't know. It's very specific about the face paint that was on it as well. Okay, down into here. Anyone else play the DK educational games with the skeleton guy? No. Okay, ring the bar towel over this. I do actually quite like this puzzle now. I think that's good.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Okay. Pick it up.
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
The plaster in the pocket of the pants. Okay, now shove it in there. Put it in.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud.
Plaster
Then-
cast.
Silence.
Oh. Oh. Okay. He's putting his torch to good use. I was hoping he would pee on it because I feel like I've not seen him pee this whole time, so he must need to... What do I have on my elbow? What do I have sellotape on my elbow? What the heck? Wait, why are we back in Nico's apartment?
So,
Huh?
where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's, I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead,
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
Bigram?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
I've been reading about Bigram in this magazine.
The media got its claws on him.
Yeah, if I was his agent, I'd get him to lose the pipe.
Missed out on a funny
dig
Easter egg
must have
because
been
I'm a
pretty
good person.
important
Wait,
to him.
what?
He resigned his chair at Durham University to go to Ireland.
Oh.
And now he's disappeared.
She is French. Wait, what did she say? What did she sound Brit? No, she's French. No.
See what you can find
She's
out about
very
Professor
French.
Pegram.
Definitely.
I'll speak to the university. What are your plans?
I want to
See?
find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Ah.
What do you know about Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Pegram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of
book?
Ireland.
Are we going back to Ireland?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Yes. If you don't turn off the faucet instead of snoring. Right, he says he had to help the pub owner because the basement gets flooded and some idiot forgot to turn it off. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay,
That's the tripod in the Crew Museum. That's the
okay.
That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous
I don't
faces.
think they're that hideous. I don't think it's giving me anything new here. Okay. John.
Look, Nico, a handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
Oh,
What's
have
your
a sense
problem,
of fun.
sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobino at the Kron Museum. And why don't
Lobino.
you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping,
Hang
a
on a
trip to the
second.
laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Hang on a second. I've just realised something. I just realised that today earlier this week, when I realised it was Pickaxe Week, I sent a message to Kirsty and Rithian being like, do you still want to do something together? Because even though we're not streaming on the main channel on Friday, we could still do something together. And they both said no. And I just realised that they're both live playing a game together. So... I'm kicking off. First George, now those two. Can't trust anyone these days. Right, that's it. I'm good. Now I'm mad. Now I'm angry. Do you want me to go and shame them? No, it's fine. Kirby is over. Make a scene in that chat. I'm ending the stream early just so I can raid them and kick off about it. And then I'll go live again. We can all gather back here and then I'll raid the other one and we can kick off at them. That's the new plan. The only solution is to start streaming Final Fantasy with someone else on Fridays. Shadow, thank you very much for the 18 months. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. I got... Oh, who's this? Man. Who is Man?
I beg your pardon. Are you André Lobino?
That's me. You want my autograph?
No. I was
Wow.
told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart.
Help.
I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay. Shoot.
Sorry, I was going to make a really dumb joke.
Does
Anyway.
the name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure. It was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands.
Oh.
A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit.
Oh.
Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
Oh.
That explains the image of the hanged
I'm
man.
Altara.
I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochman! That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived.
I realised I wasn't subtly to use a banner mode and they were locked. Oh no. Tell me more.
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Okay.
Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week
I
of
would
July?
never lie.
Maybe.
How dare you accuse?
Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Murder.
Nothing. Just thinking aloud.
Pegram was in Paris with the pocket of the pants.
What can you tell me about Philippe le Bel?
He was responsible for the extermination of the Knights Templar.
I know that, but why was
Templar.
Philip so hot to get rid of them?
Mostly because he wanted to get his hands on their treasure. He had an enormous debt and a lifelong war with England to fund. The trouble was, the Templars were a highly respected holy order.
Why did they never just use people where the people are from in voice acting? Why is it such a common thing to just be like, hey, what if we just used anyone and they pretend they're from there? I don't understand.
If the Templars were so powerful, how did this Philippe dude wipe them out?
By underhanded, dishonorable means, of course. The Pope was Clement V, a Frenchman.
Bob.
French, huh? Handy for Philippe.
Fate had nothing to do with it. He was Philippe's puppet, planted to further his political ambitions. Philippe wanted the wealth of the Templars and used Clement to get it.
Clement. France was undiscovered in 2004. No, because the Channel Tunnel was built before then, so it must be... It must have been. Wait, when was the Channel Tunnel? It wasn't 98, was it? I can't think. When was the Channel Tunnel built? Was it 98 or 99? I was thinking it must be around then. Arnhall. Oh, I thought you meant in the Channel Tunnel then. I was about to chastise you as a baby. Was it 94? No. No. Was it? Links are blocked because they didn't used to be, but then we had a naughty person come in and post a link. But maybe I should change it so that links only are blocked by people who aren't subbed? Maybe? Would that be a better way to block it? I don't know if you can change that. You probably can. I'm very bad at knowing what the settings are.
So what was Philippe's plan? What happened?
Sealed orders were sent out all over France, not to be opened until the appointed day. That day was Friday, July 13th. That's the origin of our superstition regarding that date. At dawn, throughout the whole of France, the Templars were arrested. It was the biggest bust in the history of the world.
Any Rithians in chat? Oh, wait, you weren't making a joke. Were you being serious, Anna? Oh, God. I just felt my bones wither to dust. You were being serious. No. Oh, my gosh, you are such a baby. Oh, my goodness.
What happened to the Templars after their arrest?
Philippe was out for blood, so he handed the Templars over to the Inquisition. Not surprisingly, they confessed to a sensational and sordid list of blasphemies.
Oh.
Like what?
Oh, the sort of things
List
you
them.
read about in the gutter press.
Yeah.
Devil worship, lewd sexual practices, spitting on the Holy Cross, that kind of thing.
Well, that must have given their lawyers some headaches.
Whether or not the accusations were true, this was not good publicity. Most of the charges were probably cooked up, but so were the Templars. Literally. Hundreds of them were found guilty of heresy and flame-grilled at the stake.
Ah, see.
They died protesting their innocence.
Okay.
But surely Philippe had no proof of his charges against the Templars.
A man will admit anything under torture. The Inquisition fabricated some nonsensical demon called Baphomet, and then suggested to the victims that this was what they worshipped.
But they didn't have to agree.
I did,
The
Rob.
records show a Templar coming to trial with both feet burnt off, fragments of flesh and charred bone falling from the stumps. What would you not admit to stop such torment?
So there was no truth at all in the Baphomet accusations?
Not a shred. Almost every victim described the idol differently. No, Baphomet never existed outside the sick minds of the Inquisitors.
Oh.
So Philippe stole the Templars' riches, huh?
Oh no, they weren't stupid. The king's troops marched first on the temple in Paris, then to the Templar home port at La Rochelle. There was no trace of the treasure, and the fleet of the Knights Templar had set sail.
Templar. Okay, okay. What have we learned? Bad guy, Philippe, Labelle, bad boy, flaming stump legs, something, something, Inquisition.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides,
Just
there
like
are
me.
certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just imagine
Just
it.
tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding
They
on
were
the same horse
groommates.
suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
What if he's the bad guy? Oh,
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers,
Georgie.
diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
Jeezy Grease.
How
well,
did the
that's the one.
Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information,
Oh.
Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
Georgie.
How come
Hello,
the
Boop.
Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble
To their what?
families. They
So?
were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
They're not related to the Masons, are they? Is it two separate things? Just two separate groups of dudes. Right? Right? Right?
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Or, if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status. like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
Yes.
No, not for a minute.
Oh. I thought the Knights Templar... I might have just completely misunderstood this, but the Knights Templar, were they not the British Crusaders? But over in other places? Or are they not? Am I confusion? Am I getting mixed up with things? I'm very bad at history. If it happened after 600 BC, I don't know what it is. Lots of conspiracy theories. Often pair them up as far as I know. Temple Meads does have the Animal Crossing universe. Wait, or do you mean the Assassin's Creed universe? Animal Crossing is more likely. The Weatherspoons near Temple Meads, I swear that's called something to do with the Templar or something. Wait, Weatherspoons, Bristol, Temple Meads. Yeah, it's literally called the Knights Templar. So yeah, it does. I don't know if there is actually any connection though, or if it was just a funny name. Like a... I don't know. I don't know! The Leaning Tower of Bristol is a curious landmark. The off-vertical tower of the Temple Church. Original church on the site, built by the Knights Templar. Okay, what the heck? This one-time order of warrior monks had been granted land here, known as Temple Fee, by Robert Earl of Gloucester, son of Henry I. It included Temple Meads, or Meadows, now the site of Bristol's main railway and the adjacent Key Point development, where this pub is located in Temple Square. What the heck? What the heck? So, wait, but that says, all the remains of a church built in the... I thought it's, okay, this is dyslexia winning. I thought it said 1930s, and I was like, oh, surely that's too early, but it says the 1390s. So that does make a bit more sense now. I was just like, what were the Knights Templar doing in the 1930s? Okay. That makes more sense. But it was destroyed in the Blitz a little bit, but there's only one bit of it standing. And now they occasionally do the Light Festival there, because that's the only reason I've ever been there before.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
Are we just trusting
I'm not
this man?
so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
Yeah.
Female friend?
Yeah, she's a
Oh.
woman. Maybe it was my imagination.
A woman.
But I noticed a predatory look.
What
in
the
her
heck?
eye. Suddenly, this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf.
I don't like this. I don't like the cut of this man's jib. What?
This friend who has the manuscript,
Oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361.
Why would I just give it
Rue
away?
Jarry.
What?
Ah, I know it well.
No!
I'll drop by. Just as
I
soon
thought
as
that
I
was just
can.
going to give more dialogue. I didn't realise that was just like, oh, actually,
Thanks
do
for
you
your
know
help,
what,
Andre.
pal? I'll just give
You're
up her
welcome.
address to the saucy predator. What the heck? I better run away and warn her. Sorry, I've just sent a random man round to your house whilst you're trying to look after the precious manuscript. Okay, wait, where do you live? Rue Jarry? Right, let's go. Has been ran by a goat for 30 minutes. This is going to be affected. True. He was ran by a goat as a baby. Hello! Guess what I've done?
Hey, Nico.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Yeah, funny story. I doxed you. Oopsie doopsie.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
Okay, I spoke to him.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Take a look at my manuscript. It's the only one I got. Blah, 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 blah. So at some point, is something terrible going to happen to her?
I'll see you again soon.
Okay.
Because I feel a bit bad now. Maybe someone's Philippe le Baby Bell. Baby Bell. This is my Baby Bell. Right. So, oh, I can go here now. Montfaucon. Who are you? Policeman. Oh no! I left my manhole. No, I got it back. I'm pogging. Okay. Hello. Bye, bye, Rob. Give Charlie a big kiss for me.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
Are you drunk?
Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
Wow.
You have seen the Parisian traffic, no?
Yeah,
No.
so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the so-so Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
What
An
happened to Duty?
excellent
Answer the question. What
monsieur.
happened to Duty? Hmm?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens.
This is
within
what
this
Briny
very
sounds like to me. What,
square.
drunk?
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
Oh.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
I'll be there. Je suis ici. Why are you shrugging it? Go into the
Typically
cafe.
Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those,
A cafe.
it blew up. I decided I was happy enough right where I was.
Oh, that's why I don't want to go into the cafe. Okay, let's look at this. Oh.
In French, English, and
Ooh.
German, it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Island in the Seine.
Fixed to the wall was a sign
He
in
was
3
lit aflame.
languages.
Sorry, it's not funny. What did you say?
Fixed to the wall was a sign in 3 languages.
Oh. Okay. Time to get my tool out. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, you. What do you think you're
What do you
doing?
care? What even
Leave
happened to
that
your duty?
cover alone.
You
Now.
don't care.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
Maybe if you were doing your job, you wouldn't see me do crime.
There was
Think
no
about
water
that.
to frolic about in, and the leaf mold that was collecting there just wasn't the same somehow.
I want to frolic in the
And a neat
fountain.
fountain stood in one corner of the square. I'd have to come by here in the summer to see it working.
Okay. No frolicking, I get it. Hmm. He's gonna start ramming me. Ooh. Pew, 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 pew.
I didn't have time to sit around. A row of old
those.
pews, beautifully carved and glowing with polish. I thought of all the people who must have sat here over the decades. All those Parisian derrieres.
Look at them from over
firm
here.
buttocks of the young ladies,
George!
the flabby flesh of the old men.
George, you
That
don't have to
wasn't
say
a
everything out
pleasing image,
loud.
so I went back to the young ladies.
Oh, George.
Whoa!
What? George! What is wrong with this man? It's Tom B.
A knight's tomb, his effigy in marble lying in perpetual state,
Touch
waiting
it.
in prayer for the judgment day.
Touch it. Touch the tomb. Don't remember him being this creepy.
A knight there in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world, I guess.
Tickle their feet.
A stone knight lay on the church floor. Just think, there's a dead guy under there.
Oh my gosh. It's okay, George.
The second stone knight in a row of 4 lay on the church floor. I was surprised Philip Lebel had left this place alone.
Yeah. Okay. I did
A
legit think this
statue
went
of
to
a
Bristol
knight
Cathedral.
holding a staff and a scroll.
Nick
The
it.
statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Steal something. Steal the staff.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it.
It's a
Around
frisbee.
the base
Steal
of the
it.
disc was a hairline crack.
Nick it.
Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff,
Just the tip.
but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church.
You've
other
never asked
than
questions
deported.
before. Why
A
is he
scroll
stopping
was
now?
a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
Wait, it's the
A
telescope.
bit of a stained glass window. Wow. Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess.
Yeah, but what if turning this moves the scroll around and I get to look at things? What if that's a thing?
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling.
Blank stone eyes looking at
Carrying
the
all that
stone
armor
ceiling.
around must have been hard work.
This one's got a big fried egg.
A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Maybe. Okay. Is there anything else here? That's just gonna have him thinking about bottoms
I didn't have
again.
time to sit around.
You do. You have all the time in the world. Okay. What do I...
The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
So, there's 4 guys. The only thing I can move is this, but this doesn't particularly help me at all. I
Per
just look through
disciplinum
there.
meum lux. A bit of a stained glass window. Wow.
Wow.
Hoping for a big insight while squint had
Okay, shush. He's so sassy. Oh.
a huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Okay. Oh.
An enormous window. In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain. A huge arched window.
Yeah.
Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor.
Okay. So, what items do I have? Can I use this on this? Can I break it open? Can I put the gem in this and look through it? Can I put the gem on the statue Can I put a gem on a thing? Is he gonna shrug? Merde. Okay. I don't know if I've learnt anything here. But that's okay. I guess it's good to know. Can I buzz this? Oh. Can I use the tissue on it? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I've looked around. Maybe there'll be something else. Maybe I can use the buzzer on the drunk policeman, and then he will have a heart attack and I'll be able to open the manhole
In French,
cover.
in 13, and in their grand.
Is that a good idea? Hand buzzer plus policeman.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time. Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild
Why?
the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key.
Fine. Fine. Wait, can I give him the job? Wait, maybe you know this guy. Do you know
Hello
this
again,
guy?
officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is he?
Hello,
I
handsome.
believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Wow. I'm not paranoid. Also, I'm not going into this cafe because it might be blown up by a clown. Okay. I can't get down into there unless I have something else. Maybe, okay, how do I leave? I want to leave. I want to leave past this little gargoyle. Okay, right, let's go back to the museum, see if there's anything else to fanny around with here. Right. Lobby.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
I mean, should I show this to him? It feels like
What do
a
you make
bad
of this?
idea.
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From
Nowhere.
Professor Peagram's messenger boy.
Shush.
Did Pigram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle.
I'm
Do
giving
you
away a
think
lot
it
of
could be part
information.
of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
You're well.
I want to put this onto here. Why won't you do it? Why won't you do it? Oh wait, there was something about doing this at some point, wasn't there? That I could distract him with this. And then I can... Oh. Can I climb into this?
Don't
Get
even
inside.
think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
Oh.
I always wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
Okay. I don't know if I've exhausted... I mean, I've not shown him the
Hi,
tissue,
Andre.
to be fair. Okay, let's go through everything. Show
Take
him
a
the
look at this
nose.
nose, Lobino.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
Why not?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Why?
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No,
You're giving me
I'd like to
nothing
shake
here,
you by the
Lobino.
hand, Andre.
not now, Georgie.
Why
Does
not?
this matchbook mean anything to you?
Alamut is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Oh?
Where is it?
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid.
Oh.
The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
Okay.
What do you make of this ID card?
What do you
Nothing.
make of it? Oh no,
Did I
I've
show you-
already shown you
Yeah.
this. You did. You did. Oh, do you want to
Do
see
you
my
recognize
plaster?
this white powder, Andre?
No.
What about this?
What do you make of this tool?
Interesting. Where did you get
He
it?
likes my tool.
From a dig in Paris.
Well, I didn't realize there were any excavations in progress in the city.
Yep, there are. It's true.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Okay. Right. Let's skedaddle. So. I feel like I never actually got to go into the castle in Ireland. I'm like, oh, was I meant to get into there? Right. Where am I meant to go to next? Is there something I'm meant to do in here? Let me see. I returned from Ireland with Peter Shem. What now? Nico thought Inspector Rosso might know something new. Did I? That is exactly what I thought. I thought maybe the policeman who doesn't ever want to talk to me might want to talk to me on this occasion. Because why wouldn't he? He loves me now. Hello.
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
I want to talk to... Oh, wait, who is this again?
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known
Oh,
as the Mole
Bye-bye,
of
Hansen.
Montmartre.
Have
I
a
heard
very
he's been
lovely
hospitalized,
rest of your
probably
day. You
by
take
one of
care.
his rivals.
Oh.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Oh. Thank you for gifting us up to Kippel.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
Maybe. Maybe.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Wait. Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment,
Thumbs up.
monsieur.
Monsieur.
Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Big gem.
Very well.
And a murder.
What now, monsieur?
What now, monsieur? Oh my gosh, I've got so much to talk to you about. Okay, let's deal with these guys
Do you know a
first.
pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school.
Special? What,
Flap
crime
is a nasty
school?
piece of work. But Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
Ooh boo. Okay.
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland.
Hello, Alex. Okay.
Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school.
Because he
All
did...
his friends and acquaintances
Molly?
know him as Molly.
Okay. Look at this!
What do you make of this, Inspector?
Astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I stole it!
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
Okay.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
Oh my
An
gosh.
all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
Phoenix Wright.
Have you heard of the Knights Templar?
Les Templiers. But of course, monsieur, their fame is widespread throughout France. We haven't forgotten them. Unlike the rest of Europe,
It was the King of France who persecuted them, though.
Indeed.
That shook his cool. Underneath his cultured facade, the man was real twitchy.
Oh.
You're obviously a great admirer of the Knights Templar.
They were men of great honor, monsieur. The flower of chivalry.
Not everyone would share your views, Inspector.
Not everyone shares my passion for Bartok.
But if
Ooh.
the Templars were as honorable as...
That's enough. I do not wish to hear your uninformed opinions, Stobbard.
Oh. Wow.
Why do you get so wound up about the Knights Templar? He's been
Let's
dead for
press him on it.
centuries. I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Maybe his ancestors were Templars. Whatever. I saw the anger flare in his eyes like a distant summer thunderstorm.
The Templars were the first true internationalists. 800 years on, and still the world is fragmented by nationalistic flag-waving fools. You will excuse me.
Oh no. I've angered him. Sorry. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Okay. Maybe I should just check that the lady is okay and the strange man hasn't shown up. Huh? Huh?
It's George. I've tracked down that guy Marquet.
That's great news.
Yeah, if I get to see him, I'll let you know.
Okay,
Oh,
thanks.
she's still alive. That's good. She's not being got by the creepy man. Lobeno. Okay. Oh, I can go to l'hôpital.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a
She
statue of a
did know
medieval
my
saint.
voice.
There was no
Ambulance?
sign of the crew of the ambulance.
Oh yeah, George. Me, I'm the creepy man. I think anyone
I
would get
felt a
upset when
little
you ask them why
guilty
they
as I
like the
tried
Knights
door,
Templar.
like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary
Wait, why am I
tremble in
breaking
my
into the
hand
ambulance?
and pulled. The door was locked.
Why was? I didn't want to break in. It was just. I just clicked on it because I could. Boop. The door was locked. The door. Oh. Okay.
The young man's face was full of eagerness and enthusiasm.
Wait, talk to him before he goes.
My name's George Stobart.
Just shout at him from across the room. I don't want him to leave.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny!
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
I would eat my own shit right out of my derriere.
Do you
It
know
got me
anything
bunny.
about a patient named Marquet?
And no, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Oh. Okay. Bye
See
bye.
you later.
Right.
Is this me?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Why has this man stood in the way?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Is she French? I'm confused.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit.
Oh,
If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Okay.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, a gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
Sounds like they escaped from a
I'm
zoo.
here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yes. I'll be honest.
No, I'm conducting a private investigation.
Then I can't help you.
No, I should have lied.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet.
Okay.
So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're
Who's
welcome.
this? Can I talk to this guy? Who are you? Stood there so powerfully.
Hi, my name's George Stovard.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Okay.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
No. Let
This
me
is
see him
important.
anyway.
I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life.
That is a fair
and
point,
death.
actually.
That's why we have rules.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Okay.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Certainly not.
Oh my gosh. Fine.
Thanks for your help.
The guy seemed to be practicing his air of authority. Today, he was working on his withering stare.
Maybe I can work on this guy. He won't know what he's allowed to do and not allowed
Hey,
to do.
Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Oh, maybe he won't.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
Okay. Will you shake my hand?
Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
Well, I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
What the heck?
See you later.
Okay.
Right.
So can I just break in, or will they stop me? Will he ram me like a goat? Oh, after all of that, they just let me they just let me walk in. Oh. Can I go down there? A few minutes later. I've just done a walk around. So how could I...
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom.
Okay. That doesn't prove I'm a... Does it? Does this prove I'm a... Look, I have ID.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yay!
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here.
Okay.
Now, let me see. He was on ward B12, as I recall.
B12, but it says B...
Oh, he's being
1
transferred
to
to...
10.
Oh, dear. He's on ward J2. That's
What does that mean?
Nurse Grendel's ward.
What does that mean? Hello?
Excuse me.
I don't know why
Yes,
the
sir?
audio is crunchy just for this one conversation. Who's Nurse Grendel?
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock, alarm falls. 610, bowel movements, and woe
What?
betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She
But
sounds like a
pooping?
real nightmare.
And then some.
Okay.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was
Oh
beginning to get the picture.
my
This woman was jealous.
gosh.
With a big green capital J.
What?
How do
a
I find
gossip.
Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior
Hello,
consultant's
Connor.
washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Fair left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Wait, which way did you
Thanks
say
for your
to
help, ma'am.
go?
You're welcome.
Here? It's 50-50.
As I turned the
That's
corner,
what the noise
I
was.
saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Is he a Knight Templar?
He looked blissfully happy, for no apparent reason.
He's allowed to be happy. I thought
Hello?
maybe like cousin
What's
had
that?
gone off early or
I said
something. I
hello.
couldn't tell.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
What?
It's a deal.
I love that Rob was like, don't worry about George, he'll grow on you. And so far, he's just been a violent perv. He'll grow on us, though, don't worry. Don't worry.
Do you know a nurse called Grendel?
Sure I do.
Is she on duty today?
Yeah. End of the corridor, ward J2.
Is he meant to be from Birmingham or something? I don't understand.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Okay. Oh, we
Would
can ask
Mr.
about him.
Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
Aww.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Mr. Shiny.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No, I
don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave
Snorking?
Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal mop foot is probably a fine and noble thing.
Yeah.
It is. Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
Okay.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Okay. Thank you. Can I get Mr. Shiny
See you
to
later.
polish?
Yeah, take
This
care
gem.
now.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
I guess the water cooler was for the use of people lost in the corridors. It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor had tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. In my mind, he looked just plain constipated.
Is it meant to be Hermes or is it meant to be what's his name?
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me.
Wait, was I trying to improve upon it? Oh look, I can unplug it. have a little drink.
Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean,
Happy
I knew it was only my
domestic.
imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
What? Okay, look, I can do
The
this.
connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine.
And then can I...
As I tugged the
meant to be-
plug
oh,
out of the
Asclepius, that's
socket,
who I was
the
thinking.
polishing machine coughed
I kept on thinking
spluttered,
Ericksonius,
and
but...
died.
Oh no!
Mr.
Yes.
Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Quick, he's going round! Mess with the statue in whatever way you desire. Why is he just stood there? George! Are you really going to have to wait for him to... Oh my goodness. Quick!
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor
But
watching
he
me.
wasn't watching that entire time! he was... What do you mean you're shrugging? George! Come on, George. Click on the...
As I
Let me
tugged the
click on the
plug
statue.
out of the...
Yeah.
Not again.
No. This is fine. George! Let me click on the statue! Is he really gonna make me... Oh my goodness. Maybe I don't have whatever I need in my hands to do whatever I'm trying to do anyway.
There was no way I could improve.
Right. George, I'm done with you. I'm at the end of my tether with you, Mr. Stobart. Get in there. Okay. So who is the... Is it this guy?
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here.
How
we
dare
have strict
you?
rules about visiting hours.
Can't you make an exception? I've come all the way from California.
You must speak to the doctor.
I can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the
Oh.
place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
Mr. What? Mr. What? Excuse me?
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's
Oh,
an ill wind
no.
that blows nobody any good.
It's true. It's true.
Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Okay.
You can tell me how my brother is, can't you?
Of course, monsieur. What is his name?
Jacques Marquet.
Let me see. He's satisfactory.
I was told he was dying.
Well, he is, but the doctor described his condition as satisfactory. That's quite an improvement on yesterday.
Okay.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Thank you,
Right.
nurse.
You may come back at visiting time, monsieur.
Thanks. When is that?
The second Tuesday of each month.
What? Huh? Okay. Right. Oh. A door. It's a bit inconvenient. It is true.
The door didn't have a sign or label or any kind of identification.
Okay.
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
Ah, okay. I know what I must do. Okay, so why would the water taste weird as well? Has he been emptying Mr. Shiny into it or something? Splitter.
As I tugged the...
Okay. Now go into this
Take
room.
that, you stubborn tin can.
No! Stop kicking Mr. Shiny! Why is he so mean? Come on, get in. Get in. Get in the room. Can I get in before he comes back? Yes! Oh! I'm a doctor now.
Dr. Stobart at your service.
He's just not gonna think anything of it. He's like, okay. I wonder, are these two separate corridors? Oh. Oh. Let me move bun cam down. There you go. Maybe she'll let me go see it. Check my gay now. My arms. Wait, it won't let me go in? Is it this one? Oh. Okay, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna...
Good afternoon,
I'm
Doctor.
gonna...
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Oh, no.
Thank you, nurse.
This
Well,
seems dangerous.
Who's first?
Oh,
Monsieur
no.
Croquet in bed 2.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of consciousness.
I
You'll
feel
need
like this is
Doctor.
dangerous. What?
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Stop! Stop!
Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Hello, Doctor.
The nurse told me you keep losing consciousness.
That's right. I've had the problem as long as I can remember. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like death, but not so conclusive.
I see. How long does it last?
Just a fraction of a second, and then I recover.
I might not have been a doctor, but I was formulating a diagnosis all the same. This guy was nuts.
What?
I know exactly what you mean. It's known in the medical field as blinking.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious. It's perfectly natural.
But just think, 2 seconds every minute. Why, that's almost half an hour every day. 2 weeks out of every year spent in total darkness.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
Okay, I am gonna quickly go and top up my water. If I run some ads now, then hopefully people won't get any ads for the rest of the stream, if that makes sense. So let me show you a Fifi. Yeah, hopefully if I do 2 minutes, that will cover us for the rest of the stream. Apologies, those of you who are subbed, you can just watch Fifi for a little bit. But yeah, hopefully that'll be good for everyone else. Okay, so 2 minutes, but I shall be back in a little bit. BRB! Hello, how am I doing on time? 38 seconds. Oh, that was my hydrate. Thank you, Lifelike. He'll be at Chippy Tea tonight, which I'm excited for. Lovely little Chippy Tea. Next week is going to be a bit of a weird one because I'm doing 4 slots on Yogg's channel next week. So I'm only going to have Monday. Oh, Stardew will be at a different time. And I'm doing an extra one on Thursday. And an extra one on Wednesday. And then... oh, there we go. That should be everyone back now. Nice. Randy taking over Yogs, yes. Piece by piece.
Which bed is Marquet in?
Yeah, he's round the corner, in solitary.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but the men who brought him in were wearing masks and rubber gloves.
Oh.
Hey, you're a doctor. How come you don't know?
We doctors don't know everything.
Then how come you act like you do?
Has
What else have
Marquet
you
had
got to
any
say?
visitors?
Nah, neither have I. That's the worst
Aw.
thing about being in hospital. You feel like the rest of the world has abandoned you.
No.
Well, you know how it is. Life goes on.
Thanks for those comforting words.
Wow. Great bedside
Well,
manner,
goodbye
George.
and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
So what is this thing that I've been given? Oh, a pressure gauge. Okay. Right. Can I... Is there a way... Do I have to see all of the patients? George does suck. It's true. It true.
According to the chart, this guy was called Croquet.
Okay.
The name on the chart was Sopmarsh.
Sopmarsh. I feel very uncomfortable with the doctor leaving with good luck. Yeah.
The name on the
true.
chart was Boissy.
What's wrong
Now,
with him?
I was no doctor, but this guy looked dead to me.
Oh. How would you feel if you're in a hospital and you saw a doctor just walk up to a patient and go, "Don't know about this one." Ooh.
This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches, and he certainly didn't have a fever.
There are other things that can be wrong with people, George. Jeez.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You
Yeah.
better believe it.
Okay, I'm leaving.
See
I
you
just
later.
want to go. I want to go down here. Can I go down here now? Oh, let's go look at this statue. George does have too much confidence, doesn't he?
Doctor,
What is it?
you haven't taken my blood pressure.
Oh. Was I meant to? Pump, 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 pump.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Yeah, calm down, dude.
It was a life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor, in my mind, he looked
Oh,
just
sorry.
plain constipated.
I didn't mean to click through that. What were you going to say? Why
Oh,
did he look
doctor.
constipated?
What now?
What?
You didn't finish taking my blood pressure.
I did. How else can I take? I told you need to calm down. You're
Okay,
too
let's
excited.
try again.
Why
You
is he
don't
not
have
satisfied?
the first idea
I
what
do.
you're doing.
I
do you?
know
I'll
exactly
come
what I'm
back when
doing.
you've recovered your manners.
What is going on with this machine? Why is
It was a
not...
device used for measuring people's blood pressure.
Okay.
Hi, it's me again. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
You wanted me to! Oh my god. Maybe I just
What
have
can
to
you
talk to
tell me
him.
about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he?
Yes.
That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
You're rude.
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
Oh no. Oh? Feet.
What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I
Don't-
have no complaints.
Oh no! 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 No!
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
Okay. Okay.
See you later.
It was a
Right.
life-sized marble figure of a guy in robes. The sculptor had tried to give him a look of paternal authority and concern. In my mind, he looked just
okay.
plain constipated.
Right. If this guy stops me again. Oh
haven't
my
finished
goodness.
taking my blood
I
pressure.
tried to take it, and you were like, why are you taking my blood pressure? So, can we drug this man?
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll
Yeah.
keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I
But I
have to see
did.
Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment?
Because he's not a
It's
stinky
because
whiner.
he's got money, isn't it?
It's not like that. I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
Okay, okay. Please let me leave, sir. Please, if you stop me. No!
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
What do I do to get out of this purgatory?
Will you keep quiet? You're just...
Okay. Right. What does his chart say? Is he allergic to anything?
His
Is he-
temperature was normal, with little fluctuation either way.
Okay. See this? This is you. You're a clown.
Hi, it's me again. Do you recognize this red nose?
Doesn't that belong to Boissy?
No. I found it in a sewer.
He's a clown, you know. You wouldn't think so to look at him now, would you?
No.
See you later.
Right. Can I get the nurse to help? Excuse me.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Can you...
What is this device?
No!
For taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Thank
What
you,
is
nurse.
this? Why did
Au
you?
revoir,
Why did
monsieur.
you give me this? Okay, so I can't leave. Maybe I can practice on this guy. You'll blow our cover. No,
Hello
it's
again.
fine.
Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
You want me to just... Can I do it on you? What if I use the blood pressure thing on the statue?
You haven't
Stop
finished
it.
taking my blood pressure.
What am I doing? What is there? Okay,
You-
shut up. Right. What is it about it that... Oh, wait, can I...
Hi, it's me again. I thought about giving him an electric shock, but I just couldn't do that to a sick guy.
Wait, can I close
See
the
you later.
curtains? I don't think I can. That would be nice.
This guy didn't look sick to me. He didn't have spots or stitches.
Okay. I hit him with this.
Hi, it's me again. Does this gem mean anything?
No, Doc. Is this some kind of test?
If it was, you would have failed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what this tool is used for?
I'd rather not, Doctor. Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
What
Have
about
you
this?
any idea what this is?
No, Doctor. I wouldn't even like to guess.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
Really? He's a debt ringer for my bank manager. Of course, Mr. Soames hasn't got a scar. Yeah, and he doesn't
Sherlock
come from the Middle
Soames.
East. His hair's a lot grayer, too.
So he looks nothing like him
Otherwise,
then.
it's just like him.
This guy
Remarkable.
is a waste of my time.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alimut?
I'm not
Hello.
really a nightclub man, Doctor. A game of whist and a glass of ginger wine is about my limit.
Ginger wine.
Have you heard of a guy called Merlin?
No, Doctor.
I think he just wants someone to talk to.
Do you know what this is?
It looks like plaster.
How did you know that?
I'm a plasterer.
Oh!
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
What do you mean, why? What do you mean, why?
See you later.
Okay. What can I do to make this... Because as soon as I get to here, he's a little...
You haven't finished taking my...
How have I not finished taking your blood pressure? I don't understand. What am I doing wrong here?
Will you keep quiet?
I mean, I can just leave completely and come back another time. I mean, is there some way I can... What can I do with this? Can I... What if I made some plaster and then I poured it into his mouth so he can't talk to me? What if I filled this with water? What if I... I mean, this just gives me... Why does this give me water?
Maybe the
Tastes
face of the
weird.
unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
Oh, I can't unplug this anymore. Oh! I thought I would have to do it for this statue thingy.
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me. It was a life-sized marble. The sculptor had tried to give him a look. In my mind, he looked just plain constipated.
Okay. Whoa. A few minutes later. Oh, I'm not allowed to leave anymore. Okay. That... Oh, no, wait. I went down the wrong one.
Hello.
Will this guy help me?
No.
Right. What's the problem with Nurse Grendel?
She's uptight and twisted on account of a broken heart.
No!
Oh, that's too bad. I thought she was just plain bad-tempered.
That also. By the way, sir, I wouldn't stand too close to Mr. Shiny's grease valve.
Why?
If he has an emission, it'll take the shine clean off your shoes. Say, nice sneakers.
Thanks.
What?
Who broke the nurse's heart? Was it you?
Oh no! Talk to a woman? I wouldn't know where to
Wouldn't
start.
catch me talking
My
to a
analyst says
woman.
I'm socially inept.
Some analyst. Weren't you offended?
Not me. It's a comfort to have it made official.
You shouldn't take any notice of him. Everyone shines in their own way.
Yeah, I shine floors.
I shine floors. He has nothing to say about the blood
See you
pressure
later.
thing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hi. No whistling, right?
I can't go in here
Hey,
again.
I asked you not to go in there.
Sorry.
I know, but I'm curious.
I'm curious, George.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. Can I go back out to the front? Aha! Maybe I can get the junior
Benoit.
doctor.
Yes, sir?
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty.
Would you like to do a
I
blood
was
pressure?
talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean to get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Stop it.
What do you know about this piece of equipment?
It's a device for measuring blood pressure.
Yeah. Oh.
See you later.
Right.
How can I get him sent there to do it so I can get past? Is that what I have to do?
Excuse me, sir.
You
Oh.
must be the new boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bernie, come here, boy. This is
You just
Benoit,
walked right through me.
my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps.
No,
Who do you
this
think
is
you
good.
are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
Oh,
And
jeez.
May I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and
Pasta.
Leary. I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
Bloody hell.
He is fresh out of medical school.
Is there a
It will
technique
open
you
his
know
eyes
for
to
getting
see
heads
a
out of
real
asses?
doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Oh. Okay, come on
So
then.
long, Hagenmeyer.
Taking my these notes. George, just stop talking. Just be quiet. Right. Come on. I need you to take this man's blood pressure.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
Oh.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
Okay.
Hi, it's me again. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
Oh my
I'm a doctor.
gosh.
It's my job.
Okay.
See you later.
Right.
Hey, Benoit.
Can you... Why is there always such a pause?
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
I want you to cure this
Here,
man.
Take this pressure gauge.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Take his blood
Well,
pressure.
Keep it safe until I think of something.
Yes.
Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Yes.
I'm ready to pound, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Pump this man.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Yes. Oh, yes. We're finally breaking free. Who are you? Are you going to stop me going in
I'm
here?
Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc. Right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has
Why?
anthrax.
Anthrax.
I have to
What?
visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah.
Pretending to
I
be
have.
doctors.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No. This was a tatty old bear.
How was the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Wait, what?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid. But who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings. I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
Okay. Thank you for your
Catch you
help.
later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
Tilaron. You getting it?
Rather you than me, pal.
Okay. We have this.
Another graph, another life. On the top of the chart was his name, Jacques Marquet. I didn't need to be a doctor to read the graphs. Marquet was dying.
I'll be honest, I've like completely forgotten who this man is. Why I
Marquet's slim hold on life was being measured, monitored, and maintained by the machinery on the rack.
Why are we here?
The machine was far too complex for me to understand.
I was gonna ask why we here. Maybe I'll do it in the summary thing. George returned to Paris with the Templar gem. He told Nico that a man called Jacques Marquet was supposed. Oh, okay. Jacques Marquet was the guy who was meant to collect the gem from the dig, and described the picture of a hangman he had found at the castle dig site next to the word Montfaucon. Okay. So it isn't a man we've met before. It's just a guy who was connected to the gem. Right.
Marquet was either peacefully sleeping or placidly dead. Rousing him in the latter case would take a miracle.
Okay.
Marquet?
Yes. I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
What?
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Larmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So,
What?
you will send
Oh.
in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grand Master. Quickly, tell him that I have found the tripod. Right here in Paris.
You have it?
In French.
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair
I know
for
those stooges.
petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them?
We've met.
Oui.
What about the Hashashin?
He's
Assassin's
more
Creed?
likely to have followed Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he is gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that.
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
See ya. How is this guy the main protagonist? He's such...
Oh, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Oh, I get it back.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Oh.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter.
Oh my gosh.
The door's locked. Help me, officer.
What? Are there any real doctors in this
Stand
hospital?
back, monsieur.
Yes. Shoot his knob off. Oh no. Ilmore. Done. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. We're
I
gonna skip
found
past
Jacques
that.
Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's
not me.
despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
2 seconds. Important business. I am doing important business. I am doing important business. I am doing important business. There you go.
Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish.
What?
I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the
Pumped
4
to the
horsemen of the apocalypse
gills.
unless they'd introduced themselves. Let's take another...
I don't actually want to. I just forgot that that was the option. Stop her. Stop her. Can I take your blood pressure?
Can you think of any use for this?
That's a thing for measuring blood pressure, isn't it? What are you doing with that?
I picked it up in the hospital. It could be useful.
You ought to take it back. Don't you feel guilty?
No.
No, I'm a psychopath. I
guess
no
I'd better
shame.
go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rosso or Sergeant Mou? Oh, were you referring to Andre?
I'll let you work it out.
Okay. What is guilt? What are these French accents? They're very most definitely played by people who are French. Definitely. 100%. I guess should I go to the police? Oh.
Excuse me.
What do you want now?
Bullying? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do
Have you
anything.
ever heard of the Hashashin, Sergeant?
What was that?
The cult of the assassins.
Cult of
What are you
assassins.
trying to say, Stobart?
That the clown is a member of that cult.
I see. And what proofs do you have?
None.
I arrived at my conclusion through logical deduction, and
Pseudo-intellectual people. Leave the investigation of crime to those who know best. The police.
How dare you? I'm an expert in something. For some reason, I know Latin. I studied the
Rosso
law,
here?
I think.
Yes,
I don't
he
know.
is. You wish to speak to him?
Wait.
yes, I do.
Please.
One moment, monsieur.
I like that in the
It's
French
Stobart,
hospital,
monsieur.
there was just
He insists on
randomly
talking to you again.
Brummy as well, with a terrible
Thank you.
Brummy accent. Kept sort of switching between Liverpudlian and Brummy.
What now?
Oh, is the
monsieur?
mystery quest out? Oh, nice.
No.
Oh, I thought I had something to say to him.
So long, Inspector.
Market research, how do I take my coffee? No, it's soy sauce. Oat milk. And, depending on the time of day, usually an oat decaf latte. But I can drink normal coffee. I've built up to it again. Where do I want to go? I've been there. Should I go back to Montfaucon? Do I have anything to say to this guy?
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Caffeine bronchi is a sight to see. Yeah, if I'm at home and have nothing to do, I will have. But I had like a full caffeine coffee on the way to the high rollers thing the other day, and my heart was just like, bzzzt. I was like, ooh. I managed to have like a mouthful of it, and then I was like, I need to stop. There was this drunk bronchi. No. Oh yeah, that's what I should have said. That's how I have my coffee. Full Irish. Earlier in the morning, the better. That's how I have it.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Don't you want to know why I'm carrying it?
No, that would be dangerously similar to making inquiries. I might get a reputation for taking my job seriously.
You're not even doing your job.
I'll see you around.
Officer. French voice actors just didn't exist in the 90s. They weren't invented yet. So that's why all of the... there must be a really good reason as to why they couldn't get any proper voice actors for this game. Similar to the Irish ones. Do you reckon there's any non-American voice actors in this? Oh, do you reckon I can stick... Wait. Was this a British game? Can I put a plaster in this and then piss in it to fix it? No. What is the point of this place? What is the point? La 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 la. From York. They should have done a Sam and Max and replaced them with proper voice actors. Wait, the voice actor for Lady Pimon was at Hotel Ubu was the same voice actor for Nicole Collard. What? Okay, I take it back because those are two banging accents. I cannot fault Lady Pimon. No, she's perfection. I take it back. Best game. Game of the year. Can I go to Syria and find geese? No. Worst game. I hate it. Okay, so I've just come from there. The police didn't want to talk to me. Would there be something at the museum?
You have left it very late, monsieur.
What do you
Late for
mean?
what? Anything? I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this
Why?
gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain
What?
tumor.
What the
But
heck is wrong with the
on
writing
his
of this
face
guy?
was a look of stark, desperate terror, such as I have never seen before.
What?
Scary.
Should you want me to take your blood pressure?
Does this apparatus mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
No, monsieur.
Thanks.
9. Okay. What if I open the window and then I climb into the sarcophagus? Do you know when you said I can't wait for BS6, I was thinking like, what, in Bristol? Get inside. Why are you just looking at it?
Do you
Why
have
is-
a fetish about closets, monsieur?
I just
I
love the
thought-
smell of mothballs, I guess. I was no desecrator of tombs.
Yet.
It was a stone carving from ancient Egypt.
What is the point of this thing if not to do something sneaky? Can I say anything else to this guy?
Hi, Andre.
Hi, Joshi.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, assassini, the assassins.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams.
Oh.
He awoke to find himself in a
Becomes
fabulous
its own?
garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Okay, okay,
Cool.
Andre.
Do you
Get
have
to
the
the point.
address?
I
George.
haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was
Ugh.
told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs.
Oh.
A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
Hashashin. I just realised Jerry's there. I hadn't seen him before. Little baby. Ah. You can just look up his bum. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Baby boy. Love it. Okay.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And
Oh.
they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
Oh.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
There are 2 bunnies. You can see them. They are smushed together. I think Fifi is fast asleep. She looks like she's about to tip over, bless her. Give me the
I
tripod.
think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
By me.
Lochman tripod? No.
Yeah.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Pretends to be a
Before
doctor.
the supposed event has taken place,
I heard them
5'8",
planning the
blonde.
raid.
they're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Can I rob it, though?
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point.
It's not about sex, George. It's about trust.
Thanks
can
for
I
your
have
help,
it,
Andre.
though?
You're welcome.
But I do want it. Please, can I have it?
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
Maybe here, let me
Pardon
have
me.
it.
Oui, monsieur?
Where, monsieur?
Forget it.
So, maybe I'll go back and talk to What's-Her-Tits. See if she has anything else to say to me. Hello, Rob. How was your walk with Charlie?
There was no obvious way into the building.
Well, look for an unobvious way then. Fool.
A
Must
real
I do
macho
everything
guy
for you,
would have-
George? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I mean, I could just go to the police and call her, to be honest. It's nice sunshine. Ah, that's good. Okay, if she has
Hi.
nothing to say... I feel like the fact that the time of day was changing means that I probably am meant to be in
Hello,
there.
Josh.
But just in case. Aha!
Labino explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, is that... okay.
I have to go.
Okay. Good luck.
Wow. It's always nice chatting with you. Goodbye. Imagine if you just were like trying to get on with your day and you just had this American tourist man who just kept on walking in unannounced into your into your flat to tell you just random things, and you're just like, that's nice. Why does he not want me?
Attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Why?
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Better stuffy than dead.
What's the
What do you
problem?
mean?
Fumes from car exhausts?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The
What?
Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers on a charcoal grill. And the fat falls on the open flame. The amount of organic compound and smoke particles released is astounding. Since they opened, local air pollution has doubled. And it stinks like a funeral pyre. That is why
Okay.
I keep the windows closed.
Okay. Bless you, my love. Right.
Hi, Andre.
Georgie, why is he still not gone round
Thanks
to
for
her
your help,
house?
Andre.
I
You're
keep waiting
welcome.
for him to leave. Okay, right. So... is there a way... Can I open this? And then before he says anything, can I open this?
Okay.
On second thoughts. Okay. Okay. I don't want to leave Nico alone.
Don't
with
open it.
No, no.
Remember, the burning cattle.
Stop looking. Turn away. Turn away, sir. Which way is he facing? Aha. Over here, over here. Get in there. Maybe. I don't think it would be a good idea to hide in here, to be honest. Oh! Okay. Now what?
It is closing time.
Oh, there we
Monsieur
go.
Lobino.
Why did that
Already,
not work the like
there's
4
just
other
aren't
times I
enough hours
tried
into
it?
day.
More than enough
I guess it
for
was the
me.
wrong time of day.
I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, monsieur.
Bonsoir. Hours pass. 3 hours later. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's Weasel Man. Why am I not doing anything? Why am I doing it now?
Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron. Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight.
Why did I wait hours instead of as soon as they got out? Oh. Oh, I'm not in a cutscene anymore. Oh, should I just talk out loud?
Oh, Guido!
What's the big idea, you dummy? Shine the light down here.
The mummy! It's come alive!
Uh-oh,
If
he's
that's
got a
the
gun.
mommy, I'm glad I'm an orphan.
Are they gonna throw me off the bridge again? Okay. Get in there. Get in there. Get in your little. Get in. Get in. Get in. Get in. Oh. Welcome back, Shadow. Oh.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already?
More than
Eh bien,
Wait.
good.
Wait. Wait. Get out. Okay. I wonder if I can... I was wondering if I could save it here. Maybe once they... Oh, big yawn, Fifi. What a good yawn.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around.
Jeez.
Get your ass.
Get your ass. Okay. I'm gonna save here. Uh-huh. Because I might end up getting shot a lot. Right. So... No!
Oh, Guido!
Don't step
What's
forward!
the big idea,
I didn't
you
want to
dummy?
step forward!
Shine the light down here.
The
No!
mummy!
No! Why did he step forward? Oh my gosh, I don't want to... Oh, jeez. We're just going to watch George die a fair few times. Whee! Sploop. Okay. Right. Why does he step forward?
Guido!
Okay,
What's
so
the
it
big
wasn't
idea,
me who
you
did it.
dummy?
Wait, have I just stuck myself in a loop where he's just going to keep on shooting? We've entered the forever George death loop. This is it now. George just dies over and over again. If I can do something before he...
Oh,
No,
Guido!
just every
What's
time.
the big idea, you dummy? Shine the light down here.
This is
The
my...
mummy!
This is my revenge for the
It's
goat.
come alive!
He's not come alive. This guy just doesn't even... Okay, that was me trying to click on the tripod. I'm going to try and click on the weasel guy. This is how George grows on you. Yeah, eventually I'll start feeling sorry for him. Okay, that's fine. This time I'm going to click on Weasel Boy.
Oh, Dino!
Hey, George, is that all you can do?
You
It's all
dummy.
you can do.
Shine
Step
the light
forward.
down here.
Maybe it's because I right-clicked.
If that
George is going to have to die at least 6 times for me to try left-clicking and right-clicking. If I do nothing, he steps forward anyway. Okay, I'm going to right-click on this guy. Nope.
Oh, Dino!
What's the big idea, you dummy? Shine the light down.
What's the big idea, you dummy? Let me just shoot this man. Well, at least I think it does. I don't think I clicked anything the first time. Look at him go. Oh, George. Okay, right. Hands off.
Oh, Dino!
What's the big idea, you dummy?
What does he do? Okay. So what was that? I've tried right-clicking on all of them. Now I need to try left-clicking on all of them and see if that helps. Load. Okay. Left-click. I think he just steps forward.
What's the big idea,
Whatever
you
I
dummy?
do.
Shine the light down here.
The mummy! It's come alive!
If
So,
that's
okay.
your mommy,
So,
I'm glad I'm an...
yeah. Glad you're an orphan. Is there something I meant to have done before getting into this part of the game, maybe? Okay. The only 2 things I have left to do are to left-click on him and to left-click on the other guy. And then after that, I'm sort of
That's your mommy.
out of options. So if it's not left-clicking... If it's not left-clicking on the fella... I don't think the speedy thing does anymore. Okay. So I've left-click, right-click, left-click, right-click, left-click...
What's the...
Oh, Guido! And if I do nothing,
That's
there
your
is something I can do. Okay. But it's definitely not nothing. I can't stay in there. Right, let me do a speedy... Oh my goodness.
What the... Who's there?
Oh my
Let's get out of here!
run out of ammo eventually. You can't keep shooting me forever. What's happening? What is happening? What?
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor George.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those 2 crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
Yeah,
no,
a
he
little bit.
didn't. He's not the
Just a
only
little
one
bit.
who can dress up in costume.
You mean... it
How
was
were you
who
hiding that
stole the
inside your
tripod?
jacket?
Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. But how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Don't sulk, Josie.
Rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought
Kylo.
you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
He could have been shot. Imagine.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
Shut shove it in your pocket.
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Now
Oh,
you
yeah.
mention.
I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so.
Okay.
What do you think the purpose of this tripod is?
On the manuscript, the gem is shown mounted on top of it.
So,
Yeah.
we risked a criminal charge to steal a display stand?
Don't ask me. Maybe it's intended to hold the gem in a specific position.
Okay. Let's have a
Let's
wee
take a-
goosey. I'm probably not going to get anything from it, but just out of interest. Okay, so the cow.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Sword and a bull. Okay. 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 Goodbye.
I have to go.
Already?
Have
You
to
only
go.
just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
It's
Okay,
true.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Okay. Oh, what an eventful night. Got shot so many times. So maybe Twitch itself gifted me a sub to Sips just now. Banger. Don't argue with that. Maybe I'll visit the police. See if they can tell me anything about the criminals. He doesn't want to talk to me.
Excuse me.
Stobart! I did not expect to see you so soon after that unfortunate business at the museum.
Inspector
know.
Rosso was completely satisfied with my explanation.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. You were accidentally trapped in an Egyptian sarcophagus.
Yes!
It could happen to anyone.
Indeed, as could being knocked unconscious by a wooden hammer. What do you want now?
I want to talk
Is
to him.
Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, I do.
One
Twitch is
moment.
the top gifter. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh!
It's
Thank
Stobart,
you,
monsieur.
thank you very
He
much,
insists
Twitch.
on talking to you again.
I didn't realize Twitch was such a
Thank you, Moo.
big fan of mine. See, it's on the day that I started showing ads purposefully. It's how it works.
What now?
What's now? Look at this.
Maybe not.
Okay, in that case, goodbye.
So long, Inspector.
By the way, Stobart, I
Yes.
thought you might like to know. They found our friend Pigram.
Where did he turn up?
Oh,
A little village on the Norwegian coast.
are we going to
The fish had made a
Norway?
meal of him, but the police pathologist identified the teeth. Poor Molly. He had such dignity. It's hard to imagine him ending up as fish food.
Maybe we're not going to Norway. Okay, never mind. I really wanted to hear the Norwegian accents. Fair dues. Fair dues. Okay, so let's return. I can't go to l'hôpital. Let's return to the museum. Actually, maybe I get to go back to Ireland now. Maybe that's why I'm going to take the tripod. Is this guy going
Pardon
to be
me?
mad at me?
Oui, monsieur? Oh, it's you. Well, what do you want now? You're not going to try to hide in that closet again, are you?
No.
I hear your tripod was stolen.
I told
Nothing
you it
travels
would be.
faster than bad news. It is true. It happened last night.
When I said it
always
would.
said that alarm was no good.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Should I show him the tripod?
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
What's with the long face?
Haven't you heard? The tripod was stolen.
Oh
No kidding.
I just don't get it. So many other treasures, and the thieves choose the tripod.
You did
A
put it like
modern-day
as the
alchemist, perhaps?
main
Who knows?
display.
There's no shortage of crazies in Paris. Hey, I visited Nicole's apartment.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
Sir!
I hope you're referring to the manuscript.
Oui, of course.
Okay.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the
Stupid, sexy
Crusade.
manuscript.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
What?
Oh, oui, pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Walls of Jericho? Like the wrestling move?
Have you deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Okay.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They're probably long dead.
Probably. Probably. I would imagine.
Do you think the manuscript could be the map to the Templar treasure?
Frankly, no. That's too far-fetched. The manuscript is interesting enough and a rare find, but that's all.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be terrific if it was a map, though? The treasure of the Knights Templar.
A romantic notion, Georgie, but extremely improbable.
Okay. What happens if I do this?
Oh, Andre.
No!
What would you say if I told you I knew who'd taken the tripod?
I'd call the police and have them arrested.
No!
That's what I thought.
Who was it?
Oh, I don't know, really. It was just a hypothetical question.
That's too bad. If I could get my hands on the thief, I'd wring his neck.
Ooh, okay,
Thanks for your help, Andre.
Au
You're
revoir.
welcome.
Okay, let us leave this place. Why does it let me look at the bush at the window? I don't understand. Maybe they come into play later. Mayhamst. Okay, can I go to Ireland again now? Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! I feel like that is the perfect place to finish up as we enter a whole new area. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Here's I didn't realize this was such a global game. I guess we get to hear a whole new set of accents in this new area as well. Oh, she's stretching. Where's she? Oh, she's slipping. Where are you going to, Fifi? Oh, she's pooping. Oh, she pooping. I do have a Jerry behind me. There he is. He's looking at his shadow puppet on the wall. It's a bunny. He's really good at those. Well, where shall I raid to? Where shall I send you all away to? What did I do? I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Oh, I'll tell you where I can send you to, actually. Sam is doing a stream. He doesn't stream very often. Let's send you to there. The traitors, they who must not be named, are not streaming anymore, so I can't send you to them. I am Sam Gibbs. Did that work? There we go. We can go off and see Sam. I think he's playing. Is he playing the News Elder or a different one? Echoes of Wisdom. Is that the new one? Well, everyone. Is it Friday today? It is, isn't it? So there's new mystery quest is out. There is the one that I am in. I don't feel I did very well in it, just to pre-warn you. I did badly, but the others were very delightful and are worth watching. And it's always worth watching mystery quest because it is very good, very good. There's a new Comfort Zone little Let's Play out as well. The Comfort Zone that's out tomorrow will just be the one that we did live, so that won't be a new one, but if people didn't get a chance to watch it, they can have a listen to that one. And yeah, I think that is everything I had to say. I shall say bye 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 bye. Look after yourselves. Oh no, it cuts Jerry off. Look after yourselves, everyone, and have very lovely weekends. And I shall oh yeah, I will see some of you for the book club on Sunday.